Allow me to introduce myself, Tony Lewis Clark, owner and operator of Admire Salon in Hamilton, Montana. I am proud to say that I am a biodynamic salon. I made the switch from harsh chemicals that contained ammonia and things about 2 years ago. I found this awesome product line out of Bologna, Italy called Owe, and I've started sharing it with all my clients. I have been toying with the idea for a couple of years. My husband and I built a tiny house on wheels, and when we did that, our lifestyle changed. You scale back. You choose very carefully what you want in your home because there's not all that space. And so it doesn't mean that you can't still have beautiful things. You just are very choosy with what beautiful things you bring in. I wanted my home to be very clean, and so I started using all organic essential oil based products that did a great job, just as good as all the chemical stuff, without all that chemical harshness. And a natural transition for me, because of being in the salon industry, was to start looking at my shampoos and conditioners and soaps and things that I was putting on my body. And your skin is the largest organ in your body, and so what you put on it is very important because it's going to get inside of you. So if you can't eat it, you might not want to put it on. And so with that philosophy, I started searching. And it took me a while. It took me a couple years to find an all organic color line that actually worked. Most of them, they were organic, but they didn't cover the hair. And so, my clients come in to get their gray hairs covered up, and it wasn't working, and that just wasn't satisfactory. If it doesn't work, what's the point, right? So I went on a journey, and it actually was kind of accidental. We broke down in the middle of Montana in a little town called Twin Bridges, and it was a holiday, and there was like the salon, and there in the very back there were these pink tubes of color, and I was like, I wonder what that is. I've never seen that kind before. She happened to have a brochure by the window that said Owe, so I looked it up and found that it was like, oh, this looks like what I've been looking for. I called the woman and asked if she would mind if I just shadowed her for a day to see if this really was what I was hoping it was. And she went above and beyond. I got a couple of days worth of education, and she shared all that she knew, and it was kind of fun because we helped each other. She was getting ready to become an instructor for Owe, and so I was like her first student, and I had a lot of questions that other people would be asking, and so she was able to hone in her skill as well. And I ended up finding this is exactly what I want to offer to my clients. I want to offer it to myself because the salon industry is very harsh on bodies, and the chances of salon owners getting cancer are 30 and 40 times greater than the other average person because of all the chemicals that we deal with. So that was a big health concern. The products themselves are so clean, and it just smells wholesome when you use them, and so it just was a perfect fit. And to be able to come back, get rid of 4 different lines of color, that was kind of painful because it was expensive, but when I make up my mind to do something, I plunge into it. So I just took my color to the local school and shared it with them, and they were so happy to have it to help with their education. So that's why Admire Salon is now a biodynamic salon and is able to offer just this clean, awesome product to you. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm really excited about the new offerings that Simply Organics has brought. So if we went shopping together and we go to, say, Missoula, the biggest town near us, and there's a few different beauty supply houses like Cosmoprof and Beaches, you couldn't shop there. You could walk in with me, but because I have a salon license, you could take advantage of the products that I'm able to buy there, and I could help you. But you couldn't just walk in there like a regular store without me. Simply Organics, when you walk through my door, you're able to go shopping with me. You get to use my license basically to buy all of these salon quality organic products. So I hope you enjoy your shopping experience, and I hope you find some great products that you just want to use over and over again because your hair feels so great or your body feels so great. They have a skincare line and things. Can't say that I've gotten that far yet, and I've tried them. I'm anxious to dive into that part, but when you're a small salon, you can only do so much at a time. And right now, I have been exploring all that OA has to offer out of Bologna, Italy. I've dabbled a little bit in the O&M minerals. Love their purple shampoo and conditioner for silver hair or blonde hair. It works great. But mostly I've been exploring OA, and I find the company to be really solid. I love that they're conscious even in their packaging. When they send me something, the little peanuts, they just disappear because they're made of cornstarch. They're not plastic, and that matters. It matters a lot to our environment, and just the more little things that we can do to help our world be a little cleaner and not so many pollutants in it, I think that that's fantastic. And if we can make small little changes, we should. So join me, enjoy your shopping experience, and I will catch you later.